Hey guys, welcome back, and today we're going to be analysing the knockout stages from my World Cup mode, which I did, from the tournament on the World Cup mode, which I won with England. So obviously the first game we won in the knockout rounds was against Colombia. Colombia actually gave us a bit of a challenge. We did do quite well against them, but it was quite a tough, quite a tough battle against them. I think we were quite lucky to get through against them. Brazil beat Mexico 3-1. I'm not really surprised at that. I would have expected Brazil to beat Mexico because they got people like Neymar, Willian, people like that. But something I was surprised by was the fact that Denmark beat Argentina 4-3 on penalties. Because you wouldn't have expected Denmark to have took Argentina to penalties. You would have thought Argentina would have way too much quality for Denmark. With Messi, Aguero, Dybala, Icardi, who's on this game but didn't get picked in real life. So you'd have expected Argentina to have breezed past Denmark, but Denmark knocked them out. Portugal then knocked out Russia 1-0. I would have expected Portugal to have scored a few more in that game. But Portugal then went on to knock Denmark out 3-0, which I'm not really surprised by. I don't know if Ronaldo had an impact in that game. I'd assume he was fit for that game. But, he wasn't fit for the game against us, so I don't know. But we beat Brazil 2-0. That was a really good performance by us. We really deserved it. And we should probably beat them by more, if I'm being honest. Right, so we then beat Portugal 2-0 to reach the final. Like I said, Ronaldo didn't play against us, so I don't know if he wasn't fit, if he was suspended or something like that. But it did have a big impact on the game because it allowed us to play with a bit more confidence. But on the other side of the tournament tree, Spain beat Uruguay 4-1. I'd have expected Uruguay to have a bit more of a fight in that game, honestly, against Spain. Even though Spain do have like Iniesta, Diego Costa, Morata, Jordi Alba, Cesc Fabregas, David Silva, the list does go on. But Croatia knocked out France, which is a bit of a surprise, considering France have a few better players than Croatia. Because yeah, Croatia are good, but I didn't think they were at France's level. I'm quite surprised by that, honestly, because that's the first time I've seen that. Mostly the first time I've seen them, really. So Germany beat Serbia 2-1. I'm not surprised by that. Serbia probably were lucky to be at that stage, considering they don't have any massive players, apart from Matic and Milinkovic-Savic. But, you'd have expected Germany to score 3 or 4 against them, or I would. But Poland beat Belgium 3-2. That was quite a shock, considering you'd have expected Belgium big players to shine through at the big stage, but once again they failed. I think that was around they went out in the Euros, around they went out in the last World Cup. So Belgium haven't really performed at any major stages yet. But anyway, Germany beat Poland 3-0, which I'm not surprised by. I might have expected Lewandowski to score against Germany, but I'm not really surprised Germany wiped the floor with them, really. Spain then wiped the floor with Croatia. I'd have expected Croatia to put up a bit of a fight in that game, honestly. I'd have expected them to have got it to like 1 or 2 goals between the two of them, between the two teams. But Germany then went on to beat Spain on penalties to go through to the final against us. I'm not surprised that game went to penalties because they are very evenly matched. But I would probably have predicted Germany to win. But in the third place playoff, Portugal beat Spain to come third. But you know, that's pretty good for Portugal, really. Considering I don't think they're as good as the squad they took to the Euros, or in fact, I even thought that squad wasn't as good as most squads at the Euros, but somehow they managed to win it, and somehow they managed to get to the semi-finals and come third in this competition. But obviously, as I mentioned before, I think, the winner of the competition was, in the end, me, as England. But it was a tight game against Germany. I think Dele Alli got sent off quite early in the second half, and it made for quite a tense affair. We got quite an early goal, but you know, we did quite well against them. Next, we're going to be looking at the top scorers. Oh, Timo Werner won top scorer. Isco came second. Silva. There are a few up here who were quite a shock, really. Sterling was the main one up there for us. Anyone else up there for us? In the top few, Kane, Lingard. Lingard I was really impressed with. Next we'll be looking at who got all the assists. And the top assist in the whole competition, edging out Mesut Ozil by one, was King Harry Kane. He really was the king of the competition. But Perisic was up there, Di Maria was up there, Coutinho was up there. A few of the big names shone at the competition, but Jack Butland for us kept 5 clean sheets. That is immense, considering in like 7 games I think it must have been, Jack Butland kept clean sheets in 5 of them. That is impressive. I don't think we conceded a goal in the knockout rounds. If we did, it was only like 1. Portugal also kept a lot of clean sheets. Spain and Germany you'd have expected to. I think that's all we can look at. So thank you for watching this video, guys. And tomorrow we will be looking at my ultimate team, I think, because it is pretty good, really. So thank you for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow.